my god. You made a song just for TikTok?
Yeah, you can come and watch me drink my morning coffee.
Be baptized, brother, and be gone from here, Satan!
I won the lottery, I hit the quackpot, and I'm quitting my job today.
Sorry I flipped you the bird, Denise. Can we just hug it out?
Hey, Beatrice, you want to be my baby llama mama?
No, sir.
Call my lawyer. You shut the f up.
Sir, calm down. You're good. You went through something, brother.
He flipped it.
Oh, great. That's a lawsuit. And he's in the money to sue. We don't got problem. He's drunk. He's drunk.
Is everybody okay though? He's wasted. Did he come out of the car?
Yeah.
Was anybody else with him?
No.
Was he driving or the passenger seat?
No, he was driving.
He was driving?
Yes.
We saw him swerve.
Anybody in the back seat?
Yeah, Derek, so, looks like, here's your problem, alright? So, if you look here at the top of the sink, you'll see the drip that's forming, okay? And you kind of take a closer look at that, and yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, that's gonna cost you about 10 pounds of catnip to get this fixed, alright?
This is the grave of Clayton Frank Simmons in North Brookfield Cemetery in North Brookfield, New York. To be honest, I wasn't going to share this video because I didn't find a lot about him, and what I did find wasn't all that nice. And I definitely don't want to offend anybody who he might be related to or might have known him. But it's the only military-issued headstone I've ever cleaned, and I found something really cool. Oh, saved a spider. I found something really cool on his headstone, so I thought I'd share. Clayton was born in North Brookfield to Charles Simmons, who immigrated here from Ireland, and his wife, Carrie Palmer Simmons, who was from North Brookfield. When Clayton was just a kid, he worked as a baggage handler at the train station just a few hundred feet from the spot. When he was around 10 years old, his family moved to White Street in Waterville, New York, where he continued to work for the railroad as a signal operator. In his teenage years, he got into a little bit of trouble without sharing the details. He was arrested twice in 1 year for cruelty to animals, in this case, horses. When he was 29, he got into a little trouble again when he was drafted into World War I and didn't want to go, understandably. He did end up going, though. He went to boot camp at Fort Dix, and then he was sent to Saint Nazaire in France. 2 years later, in June of 1919, he was honorably discharged and returned home 3 months before the war ended that November. When he got back, he met and married his wife, Catherine Heidel, who was also from Ireland, like his dad. She was a widow and a telephone operator. The two rented an apartment on Genesee Street in Utica for the rest of their lives. I don't know much more about them. They didn't have any children, from what I can tell, and they were both unemployed, being listed as disabled on census records. In April of 1943, his wife, Catherine, passed away at age 67 from heart disease, and Clayton followed her 3 months later, dying at age 55 of carcinoma, which is cancer of the skin or tissue lining of organs like the liver and the kidneys. I'm really not sure why he's buried here. His parents and his brother aren't here, and neither is his wife. He only lived in North Brookfield as a little kid, and he actually died in the Bronx, which I don't understand, but for some reason he was brought back to North Brookfield to be buried. He might have had a different headstone originally, but in 1957, his brother Floyd wrote to Washington, D.C. and got this military-issued headstone from Vermont and picked it up here at the same train station that Clayton worked for as a kid. The cool part about his stone was there was a penny on it, which I thought was strange. I Googled why it would be there, and turns out it's a thing. You leave a penny if you were paying your respects to a soldier, a nickel if you went to boot camp with them, a dime if you served with them, and a quarter if you were there when they were killed in battle. It's pretty neat that someone came to visit, so I made sure I put it back, and I'm also going to bring him a flag so he's properly remembered for serving our country.
And you perpetuate the fight. You perpetuate it when you run away. You start it when it could just be a petty argument. And you make it not a petty argument because you run away, and then it becomes a fight. Instead of just saying sorry, instead of working it out, instead of facing it, instead of confronting things, you run away at minute 3, and then it's impossible to work it out because you've insulted me. Now I'm mad, and then I have to come to you to go, come out of the bathroom, baby, let's work this out. I'm telling you, that will make it worse.
No.
I guarantee you it will.
if you're stuck in throwing punches.
I'm not talking about throwing punches. I'm talking about an argument.
Right. In arguments, you tend to throw punches.
Two things. It was a point of pride to her if she felt disrespected to initiate a fight. The second one is what she reported to me, which is if he was going to leave her to de-escalate from the fight, she would strike him to keep him there. She would rather be in a fight than have him leave.
So I stepped in between Miss Heard and Mr. Depp, telling Mr. Depp that we were leaving and that it wasn't up to him anymore. At that point, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a fist and an arm come across my right shoulder, and I heard and saw a closed fist contact Mr. Depp in the left side of his face.
And whose fist was that?
That was Miss Heard's fist, Amber Heard's fist.
You better let me out of this box right now, or so help me God. Yeah, take a good long look at these claws right here. I'm about to drive them right up your ass.
Okay, it's on.
Booga booga! Yeah, that's just a little taste of what I'm about to do to you if you don't let me out of here.
Freaking foot on the chair!
Yeah, listen to your wife, Steven, because I'm about to tear you a new one.
Oh, God.
Hey! Oh, you done f***ed up now. I'm free. Oh, I see you. You must be the one they call Sharon. Oh, I've heard a lot about you. You're tagged, all right? I got you in the peripherals.
Get out of here.
I'm not going anywhere, Steven. You hear me? You know what? I got a little something for you. What about a hey? You're tagged. You're tagged. I got you. Oh, yeah. I had a busy day today. But you know what? I'm clearing the schedule, okay? I'm calling up my lizard friends, and we're storming the house. I'll see you in hell, Steven.
233.6, bro.
233.
K9 rail is going to be at 10-7, 1042.
10-4. K9 Rio, we thank you for your more than 8 years of distinguished service to the Statesboro Police Department and to your handler, Corporal Briley. We appreciate you ensuring his safety each and every shift. You can now take your well-deserved rest. K9 Rio is 1042 and cleared for retirement.
I wonder how many breaths it would take me to fill up this incredibly long plastic bag. Do you think there's any way I can fill this whole thing up with one breath? I bet you I can. Stay tuned to the end to see the real answer, but let me show you the standard way of filling this up. We'll take our breaths. One hardly did anything. There's 10. I'm not even halfway there and I'm ready to pass out. Is there perhaps a better way to do this? Let's see. Let me take all the air out of the balloon. And now we're going to use something called Bernoulli's principle. We're going to blow into the bag, but we're not going to put our mouth right on the bag. And what happens there is as we blow in, surrounding air is pulled in as well to the low pressure area. This is Bernoulli's principle. Firefighters know about this. We'll talk about that in a moment. So here we go. One big breath. Filled up the whole tube. So I said firefighters use this too. If you ever want to get the air out of your room, maybe it's hot at night and it's the summer and you don't have an air conditioner, so you're using a fan, don't put the fan right in the window. Back the fan up just a little bit, and now it'll blow air out, but will also pull the surrounding air out with it. I love science. Have a great day.
Would anybody like a cat? Anybody? Don't all speak at once. Does anybody want a cat? Please. Feel free.
You actually walked into the middle of the argument
Yes.
I was screaming. Security walks in and they don't do anything about it.
Isn't it true that while he was on the mezzanine level and Miss Heard and her sister were there, that he was reaching for Amber's hair while he was trying to hit her with that cast?
Johnny was hitting me, and he was hitting me hard and repeatedly.
Correct?
That is not correct.
You say that you can't say for sure where Whitney was standing on the mezzanine level during this altercation, correct?
That is correct.
It's possible that she was standing in between Mr. Depp and Miss Heard.
And all we had was a little bit of separation, and my sister runs down the stairs.
Correct?
No.
Well, you say you can't say for sure where she was standing. So she could have been standing in between Mr. Depp and Miss Heard, right?
He was about to push my sister down the stairs. She was attempting to break us up.
No, because I stepped in between Miss Heard and Mr. Depp, so she definitely wasn't standing in between them.
I saw her standing on top of a flight of stairs and trying to interrupt a fight in between him and I.
Well, in fact, you saw Mr. Depp push or shove Whitney Heard.
When he laid hands on her, I don't know what I did. But I know I jumped in between the actions that I saw could lead to a fatal injury to my sister. Correct?
Absolutely not.
And it was only after Mr. Depp pushed Whitney that Amber stepped forward and punched him in the face.
I don't know what part of my body I put in between me and him and her. But I would have done anything. I would have done anything to prevent her from being pushed down a flight of stairs.
Isn't that right?
That is not correct.
Now, moving on to April 2016.
It's chaos this morning. Everybody up and out. Get in the basket so we can go. What are you doing, you slimy little bastard? Sheesh. There's too many spiders in there. Everybody on the basket that's coming on the basket. Don't you fall back in that pool. How many of y'all is there? That's 3. 3. Is one of y'all dead? What are y'all doing? God damn it. You need to go before you get hurt. That dog's gonna try to eat you. You got to move. I'm so confused by what it is I am seeing right now. Like, alright, there's a spider on a stick. But then these 2 frogs, like, his foot, there's a mouth. There's a whole ass mouth holding on to his ass. What is happening in here? Look at that. You see them little bitty eyes looking at me right now? That's on a frog ass. And then there are 2 other frogs that he's chilling on. What is going on? Stupid little frogs. Get out of my pool. Go somewhere. And you go somewhere. Get in my bucket. Don't get aggressive with me, you little f***. You're not supposed to be in my pool. Let's go. Don't you hop back in that pool. Go on now, get. Bloop. Bloop. Get in my little scooper bucket. Get in the bucket so I can get you out of my pool. Now go on. You don't live here. Okay. Get your big. No. Quit swimming under there, you little bastard. Don't you do it. You. My pool is an orphanage, apparently. They just dropped their babies and rolled out. Or maybe I threw their parents out this morning. Who knows? Is that a snake? Or is it an earthworm? It looks like it's struggling, though.
Emotional support's not a service dog. You can't.
Well, you know what?
There's psychiatric service animals for that. Emotional support's different.
I have severe panic attacks, okay? Number 1, I have apophobia. You know that is the fear of people.
Your dog just tried to attack our service animals.
No, my dog is 4 months old in training. He's 4 months old.
Then he's not ready for a non-pet friendly store yet. If he's still acting out, you need to train him in a pet-friendly store. He's not trained. That doesn't do anything. Emotional support is not a service animal. A service animal is a task-trained dog to aid a disability, which they can do for panic disorder. But you need to train it. It's task.
That's what he's going through, okay?
As soon as I walk by, she's like, it's my training for emotional support. And I told her, I was like, emotional support is not a service animal.
The Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, the ADA, says emotional support animals, comfort animals, and therapy animals do not have public access. And if your dog is barking, if your dog is lunging, if your dog can't get it under control, you have the right to say, I'm sorry, you need to leave.
Come by! Lie down, Echo! Lie down! Walk on, Storm! Lie down, Storm! Echo, that'll do. Storm, come by. Lie down. Lie down. Walk on. Hit, hit, hit. Are we? Are we? Are we? Are we?
I just wanted to touch you.
Really, after all the shit you just said?
I just wanted to give
After
you
all
a
this
hug.
shit you fucking accused me of? You want to touch me?
Please stop. Please stop. Please, I just wanted to hug you and say bye. I wanted to end that.
You everything I did everything I did to make you happy. It wasn't. You don't want to be happy.
I wanted you. I didn't. I wanted
You fucking love me, but you don't fucking love me. Call it, write it off as a mistake. A mistake.
Would you like this?
Good, get out.
I'm getting.
On this industry, all you've done, I can't clear.
Aw, is my whittle Benny chilly? It's colder than a polar bear's butthole in here. Where's our mini heater? It broke yesterday. No. Yeah, Tracy left it on all night and it stopped working. Damn it, Tracy! I'm gonna kill her! Relax, I'll just turn the temperature up. What do you mean turn the temperature up? How? With the thermostat remote? Duh. We don't have a remote to control the thermostat. Dude, they just installed it. You didn't get the email? No? Give me that! What the hell is this? I don't know. I found it on the floor outside. Hey Ben, I got you another warm blanket. Thanks. Hit Rich for me, will ya? Ah, you don't mean that. Ben gets cranky when he's cold. I don't think it's that cold in here. Well, that's because you and I are actually running around doing work and not sitting on our asses. I will strangle you with a Foley. Okay, baby. Don't touch me. Hey, what's this? Oh, you found the thermostat remote. What? We have a remote? Ben, did you know this? I could already feel it getting warmer.
I decided to take my bulldog to Home Depot today.
I know.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Literally, we're so close to the checkout. Come on. Come on, Jameson.
But he decided, after 20 minutes, he was done with the experience.
He is done. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, we got it. Come on. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Come on. Jameson, come on. We're so close. So close to getting out. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yes. Oh my God. I can't. Like, as if you pay bills or anything. Come on, Jameson. Come on. God, it's so close. Jameson. Oh my God. Everybody's laughing at me, Jameson. This is so embarrassing. Please. Oh my God, I parked so far away. Like, oh, we're never gonna make it. Jameson. He's done. I'm gonna have to put you in the shopping cart. Like, I literally don't even know what to do. Come on, Jameson. Come on. We've been here for 20 minutes. Come on. Oh my God. We got it. We got it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yes. Yes. Fucking. This guy just offered. I know. He's totally done. He's not having it. This guy just offered to watch my dog.
Luckily, I saw one of my old
appreciate
co-workers,
you. Thank you.
and she offered to sit with him while I got my car.
He just is not walking anymore. Okay. Sorry, I'm documenting this because I can't believe this dog right now.
No.